Shelby. I am a 71% successful grant writer, and I'm so blessed to have you all here with me this morning live on YouTube. This morning, I want to talk about DEI, new rules with this DEI programs, and what that actually means for grant opportunities in the future. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of political news, and we do officially have a new president-elect. So with that being said, under this new administration, there's going to be new changes to business funding, okay? All right, so I want to get down to what the DEI is, right? What DEI programs are, what is going to be the new laws, and then how you need to be best prepared for these grant opportunities. Because just because we have a few changes does not mean that there's not going to be any type of grant opportunities. And then I'm going to show you how you need to be best prepared for these grant opportunities, where I search and apply to these grants, and then I'll open up the floor for questions, okay? So let's get down to it. I don't want to waste any more of your time. If you are watching this live stream, past, like afterwards, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I graciously appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, please, if you will. It definitely does help out the channel, okay? All right, you guys, so let's get down to it. DEI. All right, DEI. DEI is an acronym for diverse, equity, inclusion, okay? So diverse, equity, inclusion programs are, that program or that federally funded, part of America is where we get most of those minority and women entrepreneur grant opportunities and funding opportunities, okay? So not just grants, but, some investment capital like we see through like the Fearless Fund, or you might see some other, loan programs specifically for minorities. Well, under the new administration, that's going to be no longer a thing, all right? Which means there's not going to be a lot of minority women, grant opportunities or funding opportunities, only specifically for minority businesses and women-owned businesses, okay? Now, I'm going to be completely transparent with you all. Statistically proven, most small business owners, especially small Black business owners, don't even go for these opportunities. Most small Black business owners don't even have or are aware of like minority business licenses, or even women-owned businesses might not have clarity on how to get like things like your women-owned business certification. So most small business owners actually did not get those certain type of licenses and certifications, so that way they can be eligible for those types of DEI opportunities. So let's be real. Just because, the Trump administration is now ruling in this new law that the DEI programs are no longer going to be federally funded, that does not mean there's not going to be any grants. So I don't want y'all to be scared out here, friends. I'm still here to provide you with the updated information you need to continue to be aware and to persevere, okay? All right, so let's get down to it. Now, just because there's not going to be any funding, federal funding going towards DEI programs, I want to make you aware that there are so many different ways that we have grant opportunities. There will always be a grant opportunity for you, for your startup, for your idea, for your nonprofit, for your church, for your organization, whatever project you're going to do, okay? There will always be money, no matter what. Now, you can get grants from like private sectors and entities like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Uber, DoorDash. These are places that actually give out grants specifically to like women-owned companies and also minority-owned companies, Latino-owned businesses, right? And then they also have grants specifically for startups. You don't even have to have an LLC, right? And then you have other like nonprofit organizations like private foundations like Hello Skip, right? Hello Skip, Hello Alice, the Fearless Fund, Galaxy of Stars. Those are like nonprofit organizations, right? That are charities that get like sponsorships from different big businesses and from different people that want to support other small businesses. So they will always have money in the pot to be able to give out, all right? So don't be afraid, friends. Don't be afraid. And then mind you, you can still get a grant through like your state and local government, right? Your state and local government will still give out grants specifically for like, let's say is Hispanic Heritage Month, October, right? Latino-owned businesses, you may get like $10,000 grant for that if you are based out of, let's say, Texas or something like that, right? So you still have those state and local opportunities and those other opportunities that I'm always actually promoting here more on YouTube. I don't really talk too much about like the government funded grants through like grants.gov and stuff because I know majority of you all in my audience are startups and you're still in that first phase of developing your companies. And even if you are in the scaling phase, right? Most of the grants that you are looking for are actually not going to be kind of like government funded unless you're like industrial or you're like into tech or you're doing something like, trading, exporting, something really big. Okay. All right. So, as a woman in a minority owned company, okay, you must not be fearful and you must not be demotivated. Okay, I do not want you to feel like there's not going to be any grants out here because we are under a new administration politically. Okay, all right, so the best things that you can do right now during this time, because we are no longer going to have funds like federally funded DEI programs, is that you need to continue to be aware, continue to make yourself aware of these different types of grant opportunities that are out there. And it's time for you to dive deeper into those grant opportunities. So not just reading the fine print on like the first page, the landing page. I'm talking about diving deeper into the grant. And I always talk about this though, but reading the actual terms and conditions and comprehending how this grant is going to score you, right? What are they looking for in these answers when you are answering the questions, okay? We're going to see more grants in 2025 that are going to be judgment-based grants, which means that they're actually going to take a look at the answers that you're providing on the application. So it's time for us to buckle down, get like, a little freshen up our creative writing skills and really, make sure we have the 3 key components that I'm always talking about you should have: a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video, okay? So I'm about to tell you what you need to have to best prepare yourself for these grant opportunities. And then I'll also share with you the links that you can go to get your documents prepared. And then I'll also share with you the main websites that I use to search and apply for grants. And I'll open up the floor for some questions, okay? Okay, so let's get down to it, friends. I see y'all saying, hey, hey, welcome in, friends. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay, so DEI programs, we understand that's no longer going to be federally funded. It's okay under the Trump administration. It doesn't even matter because, like I said, friends, most of us Black business owners and women entrepreneurs did not even apply for the majority of those opportunities or didn't qualify either way. Okay, so to best prepare yourself going forward, especially to prepare yourself for these grants in 2025, the types of questions and what they will be looking for will definitely be a business plan. All right, you need to have a business plan. Not like that straightforward CDFI plan that I've been noticing that you guys have been reciprocating that template. That one business plan, straightforward 1-page or 2-page template that you guys are like filling in. No. Okay, you need something that's aesthetically appealing, that has pictures, that has data, that has charts, that has, all kinds of information that thoroughly outlines what your service and product is and why we should shop with you, right? Or why we should use your product. If you're getting into tech, right, and you're developing an app or a software or a website, you should explain to us exactly what is the problem that you're solving and why we should actually be a new user. Why should we subscribe and sign up for your new app? Okay, and is it needed? Now it's time for us to really think about, is our businesses, our services and products actually needed? All right. Now, while the hair salons, the beauty estheticians, and the car washes and the lawn care services and the cleaning businesses, while yes, they have their place out here, they do, but as time is moving forward and with all of this new technology and with now we're rolling out physical stand-up robots, you got to think about what the future actually looks like for those particular types of industries. Okay. And I'm only saying this because I want you to be the one to be the pioneer for the new technology in those particular sectors. You know what I mean? Because I want to be as like gentle, but not, I don't want to say this in a harsh way, but as a Black-owned company, we have to stop going for cookie-cutter businesses. And I know that it's so easy and mentally easy, it seems like, to just like get into the trucking business, get into real estate, get into like opening up a barbershop, opening up a hair salon. Granted, if that's something that you've always dreamed of doing, then absolutely go for your dreams, open up that hair salon, do your thing. But now it's also time for you to be more creative and innovative. This is the time, this time that we're living in is pushing us, and it is calling for us to be creative and to be innovative. So even if you do decide that you want to do hair, still be behind the chair or open up your own hair salon, find a way to be a pioneer in the tech sector. Bring tech to the hair salon, right? It's time. Try to see and do some research. See what they got over there in China and in Japan and stuff. See how they are, different ways in Europe, different ways that they are, different instruments or robotics that they're using to, wash hair and dry hair and things like that, right? It's time for you to be the pioneer in this particular industry that you're getting into, or just create something totally new. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because these new grants that are coming, they're no longer going to be grants that are like only for Black-owned companies, right? So it's like, oh yeah, now when we're like getting rid of those days of, oh, you can simply get $10,000 just for being a Black innovator, right? A Black person who wants to start a business. No, all right. Now that we're going to be under a new administration, those days are going to be gone. So I'm preparing you for developing an actual service or product that is actually that is actually impactful. There we go, impactful, something that we actually can use and that is needed in the market. Okay, so it's time for us to think. We got to think. Okay. So once you have created this idea, or once you have this dream or whatever it is, this instrument that you decided, you go ahead and get your business plan done. Now, write this down, friends. venturekit.ai. All right, venturekit.ai is an artificial intelligence tool that you can use to actually get your business plan completed. I'm actually going to show you like the site and kind of what it looks like right now so you can make sure that you're in the right place. I have the link in the description of this video, all 3 of the links that you would need. So go ahead. I already got you set up, friend. Okay. So let me show you this website. So this website, hold on one second. All right. So venturekit.ai. Okay. This AI that writes a business plan for you. It's super easy and straight to the point. All right. When you get ready to generate your business plan, it's going to ask you 4 simple questions like, what is your business idea? Where are you located? What's going to make your business unique? And all of that good jazz. Okay. So I have so many like great business plans that I've actually been creating through here, but I just want to show you like how it generates or like how many pages it generates for you. Okay. Now this is going to be like one of my new businesses that I'm opening. Okay, guys, a really cool international CX solutions. And so look at all of this good details you get, all right? In order for you to unlock the plan, you will have to pay $20. This is a monthly subscription, but you only need the business plan to export it one time. So you can just pay for the $20, export it, and then cancel your subscription, okay? You can edit it, add your information, and all of that good jazz, okay? All right, friends, so visit venturekit.ai so that way you can get your business plan done for just $20, okay? All right, so you need to make sure you have VentureKit is I'm only saying that now I don't have a referral link or anything like that. I wish I did, but the only reason why I'm telling you guys about VentureKit is, I believe in giving out free game, right? I don't believe in gatekeeping. So, the game free, the hustle sold separately. So it's up to you to actually execute this information. But all of the information that this particular AI tool gives you, all of the key indicating factors that you need to have in a business plan is actually in here. Like I vouch for this website, okay? So venturekit.ai, get your business plan done in less than 4 minutes, and also you can export it for just $20 today, okay? You can go through it, you can edit it, you can change it, and you can also have AI help you with the wording and the changing. Make sure you thoroughly go through the financials, your projected income. If you are a startup, you must give us projected income numbers. Yes, you need to do the work. Yes, you need to do the research. Yes, you need to tell us how much it costs for you to actually run this company. Do not allow this AI to just only write your business plan and you just go with the flow. No, you don't allow this AI to completely do everything. I need for you to do your due diligence and go through this actual business plan, hide and take out the pages that you know that you will not need in this business plan, because there's going to be a lot in here, right? So take out some of those pages that you know that you will not need and enter in the correct information that you know that will help drive your business. For example, your business expenses, right? So you might be opening up a car wash, but it's going to give you general business expenses for developing a car wash company, but we don't really know how much it costs for you to, let's say, if you are developing your own car wash auto care chemicals, right? So with that being said, you genuinely need to go through venturekit.ai once it has developed your business plan, and you need to read through it thoroughly, take out some of the fluff, keep the main key factors, and move forward, okay? Hey, what's up? What's up, Craig? What's up, Rock? Hey, everybody. So happy you are here with me this morning. God bless you. All right, so let's move forward. So after you have gotten your beautiful business plan, okay, then you want to go to beautiful.ai to get what's called a pitch deck. A pitch deck is a PowerPoint version of your business plan, okay? You need to have a pitch deck because this is going to be that aesthetically appealing piece and that piece that we could just go through, like, you know, in the slides and stuff. And it's also going to be serve as like your presentation for when you are like doing Zoom pitches or virtual meetings with other investors or other grantors who are looking to give you some free money, friend. Okay, so you need to have this slideshow so you can thoroughly go through and explain to them exactly what your service and product or your new innovation is, or what your new project is and how it will be impactful. Okay, so let me show you the platform. The platform you can go to get a pitch deck completed by using AI is called beautiful.ai. Beautiful.ai. The link is in the description, so that way you can go ahead and go directly to it, okay? Now, I would love for you guys to sign up for this AI tool. They have a free subscription. You can use the professional version for 14 days for free. Sign up for it, okay? As soon as you are in the same sitting, okay, in the same sitting. So that means the same exact time and day that you decide to do your Venture Kit business plan, I want you to then open up another tab right after that and go ahead and move forward with doing your pitch deck. Don't even give yourself the procrastination time. Just go ahead and get it done. When you're doing your business plan, do the pitch deck all at the same time. One and done, okay? So visit beautiful.ai. Now you're going to sign yourself up for the professional version for free, all right? And then after that, it's like $12 a month. It's actually worth it. So, you know, if you're going to be using this. Let me go ahead and show you what this tool does, and I'll actually give you a prompt right here today that you can use for this particular tool, so that way you know how that your pitch deck is done, okay? All right, free game. I'm giving free game right now. All right, let's get to it. All right, so, excuse me. This is beautiful.ai, all right? Beautiful.ai. Y'all see that? Okay, so when you sign up for beautiful.ai for the free version, professional version, you're going to click on create presentation and then click on generate with AI. So this will be unlocked, okay? The incentive will finally be unlocked. When you click on generate with AI, then you will see your prompt bar, okay? So it says describe the topic of your presentation. Honestly, this is where you would actually tell the AI what to do. All right, so we're going to, let me see if I can set my camera up really quick. Hey, y'all. I'm going to write the prompt for y'all. Okay, so 1 second. 1 second. So we're going to write the prompt. We're prompting AI. Prompting AI is actually telling your AI what to do, okay? So we're going to tell beautiful.ai, generate. I'm going to put this prompt in the chat so that way you guys can copy and paste it into your notes. Generate my business, or let's just say my pitch deck, because you guys, some of y'all are just nonprofits, using my okay, so let me go ahead and put it here in the chat for you guys, so that way you can Okay, so that is going to be the prompt that you would tell beautiful.ai. So you're going to say, generate my pitch deck using my executive statement. All right. You can say executive statement or executive summary, same thing. All right. Tomato, tomato. That is going to be the pitch, or that is going to be the prompt that you're going to use for beautiful.ai. You will come to VentureKit, which is where your business plan is. All right. You're going to access your business plan. You're going to go to the executive summary. You're going to copy the entire executive summary, the mission, the problem, the solution, the primary products and services, all that good stuff, right? And then you're going to go to beautiful.ai, paste it, friends, generate presentation, and look what it's going to do. Look at it. Make sure you guys share this live because this is some gems. If I'm dropping some really good gems right now, please make sure you share this live. Give me some hundreds. Give me some fire in the chat, something, because I need to make sure I got some engagement here because I don't know if I'm giving out some. I don't know if this is like new to y'all or what, you know? All right, so, and voila. This entire AI has officially created your entire pitch deck, okay? It gave you the problem. It gave you the solution. All of this good stuff, okay? So this is exactly what you are looking for, okay? You need all of this. Now, the only thing I'm going to tell you, I'm gonna drop you, I'm gonna give it to you straight, friend. I'm fully transparent. The only thing about this is that you see, this is the last slide. It gave me 9, let me zoom in so you can see. Okay, so it gave me 9 slides, okay? So I'm going to be honest with you. You are going to have to add, you're going to have to add a contact us slide. So you're going to click add slide, okay? And then they have like a whole thing of slides here. And then you'll scroll and you see, here you go, contact us. Simple contact us, slide. You need to add a contact us slide on here, okay? Because it's not going to automatically generate that for you, all right? And then you will fill out this information. But yeah, friends, everything you need is in here, friend, okay? So you don't have to second guess, and if you guys decide to use these tools that I'm giving you, and you actually want to just move forward and hire me and my team with applying to grants for you, then you can always send me your business plan and pitch deck and type in the message, hey, I'm ready to move forward. I would love for you guys to apply for 5 grants for me for $350 because I'm actually having a grant sale right now, right? So if you are interested with having me apply to grants for you, well, you can actually use these 2 tools, right? Do your business plan, get your pitch deck done, email it over to me. I can give you feedback, and then I'll send you the link to go ahead and move forward, or you can just simply visit superchargemybusiness.com and go ahead and learn more about my services, learn more about me, book a one-on-one consultation with me. Everything is on my website, okay? So those are the 2 main sites that I would say that you guys can use to have your business plan done and your pitch deck. Now, the last thing that you will need to have is a 90-second pitch video, all right? A 90-second pitch video. The 90-second pitch video will be that video piece, will be that content piece that you would use as like a commercial so people can know about your service and product. All right? That's what that's about. So it needs to, if you are a nonprofit and you're a community leader and you are doing something that is very, heart-driven, compassionate-driven, doing stuff like, helping helping youth, right? Or helping low income families, something like that. Well, you need to give us a video that shows us you being out with the family and doing things with the family and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do. All right. So, with that being said, but if you have hold on one second, because I'm going to show you guys another tool. But if you have a business that's like a faceless company and you're not your brand, you're not the face of your brand, then you can actually use some AI tools, like an AI tool I'm about to share with you to actually, but this tool I'm going to share with you, friend, I'm pretty advanced when it comes to video editing, photo editing. I've been doing this YouTube stuff for almost 7 years. So at this point, you will need to be tech savvy to use this particular tool. But it's called app.synthesizia or synthesia.io. I'm sorry. I'm going to share with you the link, okay? But I didn't put this link in the description or in the description of this video because this is like an AI tool that I'm still trying to like learn and I'm still like going around. So I'll just put the link to it in the chat. But you can use this tool to have like an AI avatar to, explain what your service and product is and what's the problem you're solving and things like that. Okay. So there's a link to that. You can use that to serve as your 90-second pitch video. Okay. Run through that program first. Make sure you are good with navigating through it first before you decide to edit your first video. That's the best advice I can give to you because I'm still trying to learn it. Okay. All right. So you know what you need to have before you decide to apply to grants. Now let's talk about the 3 main websites I use. I'm always talking about these websites on YouTube. And yes, I'm going to bring it back to you. If this is your first time meeting me, then I'm going to share with you 3 main websites that you can use to go ahead and search and apply to grants, okay? So number 1 is grants.gov. Grants.gov will be that website for those industrial type businesses or those seasoned businesses that have already filed business taxes. You have, more than like 3 to 5 employees or more. Like you actually have employees, W-2 working employees, things like that. Reason why is because it's government funded. So they do request a lot of documents to show proof that you're an active business, that your business is actually receiving profits. And also like that you are a business that will actually drive impact from this grant opportunity. Okay, so you have that. So grants.gov. Also, grants.gov is where you will go to find some of those like cooperative agreements they call, or like AKA government contracts. So like government contracts sometimes can serve as like a grant opportunity. Sometimes they're cooperative agreements. So say, for example, you are going to revitalize a rural or urban or underserved area, right? You're going to do some commercial real estate in this area. Well, you can get a grant for that, and you can do like a cooperative agreement where they'll give you like a 5-year term and they will continue to fund you within these 5 years. But you have to have your ducks in a row for that. You have to have certain regulatory licenses and fees, and also certain types of insurances and other things in place before you go for those types of high ticket government funded grants through grants.gov. Okay, so grants.gov is one grant search engine and grant search website that you can use to find those grants that are government funded. The second grant search engine that you can use is grantwatch.com. Grantwatch.com is a $40 a month subscription. Totally worth it if you decide that you want to apply to 1 grant a day for the rest of the year of 2024. It's so worth it, okay? So grantwatch.com is very easy to comprehend as well. Most of their grants that they post there, a lot of the information, like the qualifications and stuff, they're very easy to comprehend too. Majority of the grants that you will see on grants.gov and all of these other third-party websites would actually be posted on grantwatch.com. Okay, so visit grantwatch.com. That is actually a place where I would advise most of you who are understanding of grants and you want to search for more opportunities besides like, the other places that you're finding grants and stuff. So grantwatch.com. And last but not least, I always talk about these people, but Hello Skip. HelloSkip.com is a place where I would advise most of you all to get acquainted and get started with kickstart your grant writing journey. If you have never applied to grants before, this is the perfect app and website to visit to take a look at different grant opportunities that there is out there available for you and for you to physically apply. All right, so this is like giving yourself the chance at different opportunities. It also has AI inside of this app. So even if you are a person that is not feeling so confident at delivering your answer, it's okay. They have like an answer progress bar as well as AI that will help you with developing that answer and making sure your answer, give you reassurance on making sure that your answer is strong before you decide to submit the application. Okay, so you have Hello Skip. Hello Skip is where I would say most of you all get started with getting acquainted with grants and understanding like what types of questions that these applications are asking and how that grant timeline and stuff works, right? So you can visit helloskip.com and you can use my invite code Superior Shelby, one word all together, if you will, please. And that way you'll have access to over 30 grants every month. And then Hello Skip themselves are a nonprofit organization. So they actually give out money like $10,000 grants every month, as well as a $1,000 instant grant every week. Okay, so if you are actually subscribed and signed up for Hello Skip, then you'll be able to have a chance at potentially winning $1,000 a week or $10,000 a month. Okay. All right. So we have went over and covered a lot in this, so far in these 30 minutes. And I definitely want to give you guys the opportunity to, have any questions, concerns, right? Open up the floor. So go ahead and get ready to type your questions. But just to give you guys a recap, especially for those of you who are in and out, so we went over what DEI, diverse equity, inclusion, new laws that will come into play under this new political administration. We talked about how we should not be afraid of these new laws and how that there will always be funding opportunities out here for us, regardless of whether there's going to be only funding for minority businesses, only funding for Latino businesses, only funding for women businesses. No matter what, there will always be money. So I really educated y'all on that, so y'all don't have nothing to worry about, okay? I reassured you. Then I gave you the 3 key components that you need to have to best prepare yourself for grant funding opportunities. But also I want to let you know that not only will those 3 things help you with getting grants, but it'll also help you with getting like equity capital funding, investment capital, things like that, okay? And then we also talked about some 3 websites that you can go to and you can use to search and apply to some grants yourself, okay? So all the information I gave to you today, it's all free game. It's all up to you to execute. So I want you to go ahead and drop your questions now if you are joining me live. What questions do you have regarding grants, the DEI program? What concerns do you have? What fears do you have? And what has so far been your grant journey like in 2024, right? I would love to know what you guys have done. You guys have been watching me. Some of y'all have been watching me for years. Some of you all have been watching me for like since the top of this year. So I would like to know like what has your grant journey been like, okay? Let's get to it. Hey, Craig. Craig was like, I already booked last Friday. I'm yet to have a consultation with you. Okay, you booked last Friday. Did you book for the actual date? Okay, I hope you booked it correctly. Or through Calendly. I hope you use the Calendly link. Okay, the Calendly link always works really good. Okay, I've applied to about 37 grants since September. That is super dope. Hey, love, thank you so much for this wisdom. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. All right, what questions do you guys have? It was that same day at 10. Yeah, same day appointments are not good because that's so like inconvenient. So we'll have to make sure that you either get rescheduled. But also I want to make sure I answer any questions that you have. Like, are you ready? Like, what's going on with your business? Because maybe the questions you have, somebody else has in here too, right? So let's not gatekeep. What was the website for help answering grant questions? Is that ChatGPT? Oh, is ChatGPT okay? What was the website for help answering grant question? Is ChatGPT okay? ChatGPT is okay, right? But there are also, I definitely want to inform you that there is actually a artificial intelligence app or robot that we use to scan through applications to see if you actually use ChatGPT, right? So, just keep that in mind. When a grant writer or specifies on the actual application, do not use AI, then just don't use AI. Just be as thorough as possible, okay? So you do have grant applications out here that will definitely say don't use AI, okay? Is there training for learning grant writing? Yes, so there's there's other grant writers out here that I think train you that do free classes and stuff, but there's not really much training that goes into this. It's just all about consistently applying, right? There's no right or wrong answer when you are answering these questions. There's no right or wrong answer when you are answering these questions, okay? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just, what is your business model? Does your business make money, or can or will it make money? What is the problem that you're solving? So there's no right or wrong answer to this. Don't overthink it. So there's not really too much training. You can go through free training programs through like the SBA. You can go through your Small Business Development Resource Center in your local state. You can also, reach out to different grant writers, right, and see if they have like some sort of ebook or course. I have like my own ebook out. It's been out for like 3 years, but and I revamped it, I think last year or earlier this year. But I have an ebook on how to write grants, but ultimately everything that I'm saying in this ebook I have on YouTube. So I advise that, watch some of my YouTube videos, especially some of the grant walkthrough videos, right? I have on my like channel, you can subscribe to my channel, but on my like if you join my channel as like an actual member, on my channel membership side, I actually have grant walkthrough videos, and I'll be dropping a whole bunch of new videos this week. And I'll walk you through how I actually apply to these grants, right? So, yeah. Hi, I just popped in, so I missed a lot. Will this live be available for replay so I can get a recap? Absolutely. They're always available for replay because YouTube pays me. And not just that, but also because I want to make sure that most people who didn't have the chance to catch me live gets this good information. What's the app that creates the avatar AI video for you? I've dropped it in the chat. Make sure you scroll through the chat. It's synthesizia.io. Okay, I will definitely reschedule. I didn't even know, given it's my first time booking. Understood. Yeah. Yeah, just you guys be mindful when you are booking consultations with people. I know that you can have a sense of urgency, but a lot of the times also you can learn a lot about that particular person that you want to book and learn more about their services and products by simply visiting their website, right? We're in 2024, so as a person that is looking to spend their money, you should always look for somebody who has their own website, right? Their website needs to be look professional. It needs to have something going on, testimonials, all kind of good stuff, right? That's how you do your research. So a lot of times you can find a lot of information on the website. And then, if you decide that you want to move forward, make sure you just kind of like book and don't always book on the same day. But I changed my thing to where you can't do that. So I shouldn't be doing that anymore. Hello, I plan to book a consultation with you. I have so many questions regarding how to get a grant for my business. Okay, awesome. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Yes, absolutely. Is there any other like questions or any concerns regarding like grants and stuff? Is it better to make your pitch video more personal by recording yourself introducing your business? Yes, it's always better for you to do that, but it also depends on what type of funding opportunity you're going for. If you are a tech innovation or a tech company, hell no, don't sit your no, don't do that. You're a tech company. You need to use AI. You need to use some sort of tech. You need to use a whole bunch of B-roll. You need to use numbers and charts and presentations and slides and stuff because it's not about you. You are not the brand or the face of your company, right? So it all depends on the type of funding or that you're going for, right? If you are a nonprofit organization, like I gave an example earlier, and you're doing like youth and children's and family development, right? For low income families. Well, yes, then that's when you want to have a video that shows you physically out there doing something. A lot of us actually want to start a business and believe that by purchasing like our LLCs and doing the business foundations and stuff shows commitment. No, in 2024, especially going into 2025, those days are gone. You actually have to show what you have invested. I mean, what you have invested, not just money, but time, right? Resources. Are you a resourceful business owner? That's very vital in this funding world, right? They want to see that you're a resourceful entrepreneur. That means that you can create something out of nothing. All right. So yeah, you want to show that you are a resourceful community leader and that your service or product is something that is impactful. It is solving a problem, and it is needed in the market. You need to show that in your video. That's the main key points that you need to have in these pitches and in these pitch videos, right? Who are you? What is your service or product or your project idea? Why should we care about it, right? Which means, what is the problem that we're having and how are you solving this problem? And is this problem like only a nationwide problem? Is it only just in your backyard? Is this problem like global? And give us some statistics behind it, right? Because just don't create some shit and you just think in your mind, oh yes, majority of people need to have this particular service or product, when really, no, only people in North Carolina or South Carolina need that shit, not people in Miami, right? So you got to give us some statistics, give us some information that will clearly let us know like how far you want to take this. grantors and investors are looking for services and products and individuals that want to commercialize themselves, not just want to stay only a small business and be a mom and pop. Okay. All right. So I definitely want to start. I already started forming my LLC for Airbnb hosting. Are there grants available for that in for available in that area? So no. No. Because like, why would they give you money to host for what? Like, what, how would that help somebody that's, like, how would that help? Right? Remember grants. You guys like community leading. That's what grants are looking for. How are you a community leader? How are you doing something that's impactful? You are creating a Airbnb, all right? But we got to pay to stay. We got to pay to lay. This ain't a free Airbnb. You ain't say, oh, I'm doing Airbnb, free Airbnbs for the homeless. You didn't say that. Oh, I plan on creating a program that will allow, single mothers with children from the ages of newborns up to 14 or 15 years old. And I'm creating a free program so they can have free housing through Airbnb. Like, that you can get a grant for. Somebody create that, because I think that's going to be needed. That's going to be needed. Create a program that other people can donate to, right, and can fund for, women who are suffering from homelessness and they have newborns. Believe it or not, that rate is pretty high right now. So that would be a really great program. Let's see. I definitely okay. Transitional housing is my passion. My next step is my video. Just got my Ring camera. I'm doing everything you said. Perfect. That's really good. Do you recommend only using GrantWatch since they have grants on their page like the Hello Skip and or Hello Alice, or do we need all of them? You need all of them. All right. You don't do one and not the other. And I want to be very clear when it comes down to like moving forward and developing your business. You don't do one or the other. You got to do it all. Like, you got to do it all. You got to wake up in the morning. You got to promote your business. You got to also apply to grant opportunities, at least one a day, right? You need to network yourself with other entrepreneurs. You got to educate yourself. You got to have a routine every morning, every day for your business. You got to have a routine every day. Yes. What if I want to teach people how to cut grass? Okay, so is that needed? Like, seriously, Jeremiah, is that needed? You know, there's a robot that cuts grass. Think about what the future looks like for your particular industry. Think about what the future looks like for your industry with all of this technology. And if you are not hip to the new AI and robots and stuff, and how these robotics are going crazy right now, okay, please educate yourself. There are semi trucks that self-drive themselves across the country. Yeah. So please be informed. Think about what the future looks like for your particular industry in the next 10 years. It's a simple skill for people who can't get work. I understand that. But the future for that industry most likely looks like the people who own the lawn care companies will have tons of robots that will go to your house and that will cut your grass in under 10 minutes, front and backyard. That's what the future looks like for that. So I need for you to think bigger. Think bigger. You're going to teach somebody how to make money in a sector that is going to be gone in the next 10 years. And if it's up to you to believe it or not, right? It's up to you to believe it or not, but you have to do the research and take a look at what the future looks like in the landscaping sector, right? Take a look at what the future holds for, you know, contracts for that particular industry, right? So we're not trying to just get money and we're not trying to find something. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like those days of cookie cutter businesses like that or ideas like that, no, you need to be innovative. I would rather you, Jeremiah, create some sort of software or app that will teach individuals how to engineer on those robots, like, you know, John Deere, brand new 2030, like they're what's to come, right? Now it's time for you to research and see, is Ford or is John Deere or are all of these other, like, you know, those big companies that produce those lawn care tools and resources, like you need to see what the future holds for them. What do they plan to do? And trust and believe on their websites, they definitely outline exactly what their mission is for the next 10 years. What does that look like? Right? So it's much more thinking to do than just the surface level. All right. So come up with something more innovative and more, you know, that is actually needed. People don't need their grass cut. Because if we're being real, when you in these new places, right, in these new housing communities, they already have contracts with other individuals. They already have contracts with other individuals who already have these types of robotics going on, right? So, yeah. Now that you open my understanding of how grants work, I'm currently trading Forex, and my mentor talks about giving back, using my skills of trading to help the community of people who can't afford to invest and create generational wealth for themselves. Absolutely. So, you know, you cannot get a grant to invest into trading, right? You know, that's like damn near illegal. You like in the trading world, you can't do that. No, you got to invest your own assets and your own money. So, but so you can't get a grant for like being a small business or consulting business to teach them really about that unless it's like, you know, but you can get a grant for being a community leader and providing financial literacy, free financial literacy classes, right? So you can do that. And most of those grants will come through like different private sectors and banks, right? Banks like, you know, Wells Fargo and TD Bank, they would give out grants for community leadership like that, all right? Do you have a general template for grant questions for sale? Absolutely not. That's why I told you to visit helloskip.com, because helloskip.com will give you clarity and reassurance on those types of questions. Do not overthink it. You're overthinking it, and you're the type of person that will overthink it and you will not execute. Don't overthink it. Just each grant application does not have the same exact questions. You have to develop your own type of like template yourself when you are going through the questions, and when you recognize that you are answering the same exact or same type of questions, then you want to copy and paste it on that document with the answer. Then you can use that as like your answer key, right? So that's going to be like a easier, more effective and efficient way for you to apply to grants. But don't overthink it. Like there's no like generalized questions. Each grant application will be different. You have grants for tech, you have grants for like medical companies, you have grants for seniors, you have grants for veteran entrepreneurs, you have grants for, you know, so many different reasons, right? For beauty businesses. So they might ask certain questions for your particular industry and sector that is like literally like what sort of tools or how much does a set of your I don't know, like washing bowls or shampoo bowls in your hair salon, like how much does that cost on average for you to continue to run? How much is your water bill for your hair salon if you have one? Like those type of questions will not be for a person who is owning a trucking business. So there won't be a general template. You have to visit those websites I told you about. All right, free financial literacy is what I was trying to say. Most definitely, absolutely. Perfect. Any other questions you guys have? Any other questions? There will always be a grant out here for your particular business industry and for your business idea, but it's time for us to be innovative and to think creatively, right? Only go for services and products and ideas that are going to be impactful to the economy, which means bring something to the table that we can use that we actually need. All right? We have enough lash businesses. We have enough hair salons. We have enough barbershops. We have enough lawn care services. Matter of fact, we got enough roofing companies. All right? We got enough of that. Matter of fact, we got enough real estate agents. I'm sick of it. We really do. We have more than enough. But we don't have enough teachers. We don't have enough hospital groups. We don't have enough tutoring groups. We don't have enough assisted living facilities. We don't have enough protection facilities for persons with disabilities. We don't have enough regulatory, agencies that we need to be creating to be able to protect certain individuals. It's time for us to really take on some responsibilities and really be innovative, okay? If they ask you, I love the feedback. Thank you for gifts. Of course. Right, I created my own templates. Some questions are general, mission, purpose, etc. Right, and some of these grants have 5 questions. Some have 20. Just do it. Exactly. Thank you. So you just never know. Some of them even just 2 questions. What is your business idea, and what makes you unique? Simple, right? That's why I tell you to have a business plan. Because guess what? Your business plan, your mission statement will literally answer all of those questions. Yes. So, yeah, you just got to know how to put the pieces together, okay? Put the pieces together. Slow down. Slow down when you're executing these grant opportunities, okay? And how do you win a grant? By consistently applying, okay? You don't win a grant by applying to only 2 or 3 here and there, all right? That's not always the case. Some people do win like that, but majority don't. You have to apply to at least 1 grant a day, all right? Okie dokie. Okay, so this has been an amazing live. I'm not going to take up any more of you guys' time this morning because I do have more consultations and more stuff to do. Also, guys, I just want to let you know I have been really enjoying my time. I have been enjoying my time here in Nigeria. And I have officially moved here to Nigeria. It's been taking me a while to kind of get adjusted. All right, my body, the time, everything, the food. So I'm still actually getting adjusted. But this is a beautiful country, and I can't wait until you guys see more of the country on my other YouTube channel at superior.shelby. All right, that's my official vlog channel, personal vlog, where I'm actually more personable. Here we only talk about grants, we only talk about business strategies, and how to execute them and things. But on the personal side, we get a little bit more spiritual, more about love. I'm more of like love energy, right? I'm a person that's very genuine, and y'all have seen me cry more than enough on this YouTube channel, okay? So we got a whole nother dedicated channel for crying. No, okay. You're now thinking about leaving the U.S. and what that looks like and how to transition from your 9 to 5, right? So this new channel at superior.shelby, please subscribe and like, okay? Because I'm dropping new content on there, and all right, perfect. All right, y'all. So my internet the connection's in and out right now. I don't know why. So I will see you guys on another video. Oh, tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Okay. Now that I'm back in my daily routine, I'll see y'all same time tomorrow morning. And we'll talk more about this grant stuff. Okay. Peace and blessings. I love you. Bye. Visit superchargemybusiness.com. Click the links in the description so that way you can have access to everything that we talked about today. Bye.